Two people are killed when a plane crashes at Wright Brothers Airport. Good evening, I'm Mark Allen.
I'm Michelle Kingsfield. It happened about 1 o'clock this afternoon in a field on the southern end of the airport just inside the SPRINGBORO city limits.
Our Kennan Oliphant has been on the scene throughout the afternoon, joins us live with the still breaking details. Kennan.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mark and Michelle. As you can see, investigators are still pouring over this scene. This is a horrific scene, they say, where two people have died in a single-engine air crash at Dayton Wright Brothers Airport. The crash happened around 1 o'clock, like you said, at the south end of the runway near Settlers Walk neighborhood. FAA investigators say there were two people on board when the plane went down. At this point, no one is confirming the identities of the deceased. However, we are told family members are here on scene. Witnesses say you could tell something was wrong as soon as the plane became airborne.
And when he first came in over me, I just noticed that he had no landing gear, and then I saw him bank hard, and that's what made me really catch my eye. And then from there, it's kind of like slow motion. You saw it hit, it just bounced, and then when it pitched forward, and when it went over, it stopped, and it imploded.
Back live here on the scene now, where the Warren County Coroner's Office have just removed two bodies and taken them back so they can be properly identified. We've also learned new information tonight from FAA records that the plane was owned by Polking Air LLC based out of Wilmington, Delaware. It was a fixed-wing engine turboprop built in 1983. That plane was coming from Chicago to Dayton, and we're told that the pilot noticed that the cargo door was open, decided to turn around, tried to make it back to the airport, but missed the runway. For now, reporting live in SPRINGBORO, Kennan Oliphant, 2 News on your side.
Okay, Kennan. Well, since 2004, there have been 2 plane crashes near the Dayton Wright Brothers Airport. In July of 2009, a twin-engine plane slid off the tarmac and crashed into the grass there. None of the 4 on board were hurt. And then in September of 2004, a single-engine Cessna crash-landed because of a fuel shortage, flipping that aircraft. The pilot did survive.
Now, the plane involved in today's crash went down near a busy intersection. As a result, many people saw and heard the crash. Our Holly Samuels has spoken with some of those witnesses. She's live with what they saw and heard. Holly?
Well, Mark, the plane went down behind me here at the end of runway 2. Take a look. It's just a few hundred feet from a very busy intersection here. There is a car wash down here, a gas station, and a mechanic shop. It was the men inside that shop tell me they're still replaying in their minds what they heard and saw this afternoon. They say they were inside working when they heard the crash. Most of them describe it as a crunching noise, something you'd expect from a car crash. And that's why Steve Gregory says he didn't think anything of it. He went back to work, but just a few seconds later, one of his coworkers rushed inside and told him the news that a plane had gone down just a few hundred feet from their building.
Just out the back doors to the fence and could see it. There were probably flames 30 to 40 feet in the air at that point already, and lots of smoke. It went up in flames really quickly.
What's going through your mind when you saw that?
It's horrible. It didn't look like, obviously, in that kind of time frame that anybody would have had a chance to get out.
Well, Gregory says they've been out here watching what's been happening ever since then. Right now, the FAA is out here. They're trying to put their case together. And we're told by officials at the Dayton International Airport that we may have to wait for the FAA report to come out to have a definitive answer for what happened here. Reporting live in SPRINGBORO, Holly Samuels, 2 News on your side.